Does hell really exist in reality? Since the beginning of the last century, human technology has been on God mode and has been progressing crazily along the way. In this case, human goals have become more and more ambitious. Strange things on Earth are commonly known to everyone, so the question is, are there really creatures in the unknown underground? Is the Earth really hollow? Some people say that the Earth was actually created by aliens, and that the Earth is just an experimental base for aliens. Humans even speculate about how many things inside the Earth are unknown to humans. In today's era dominated by science and technology, the dream of going to the sky and entering the Earth has been realized for human beings. What we are going to talk about today is the going into the Earth. So, 10,000 meters deep underground, what did humans find in the depths of the Earth? Is there really a beautiful underground world described in various science fiction novels? Or is there actually a prehistoric civilization hidden underground? When it comes to entering the Earth, the Soviet Union must be on top of the list of the matter. After all, during the fight for hegemony between the United States and the Soviet Union in the last century, the two countries not only launched a series of competitions in the space field, but even drilling the Earth was an important competition item. Especially after the United States took the lead in sending astronauts to the moon, the Soviet Union, knowing that it could not find a place in the space field, started its own drilling through the Earth plan. They started its drilling program on the Kola Peninsula not far from Murmansk. After the drilling program was implemented in 1970, the progress began relatively quickly. Although it was often delayed in the middle, the deepest drill hole named SG-3 reached 12,263 meters as early as 1989. This depth was not refreshed until 2008, which is enough to show that the Soviet Union still put in a lot of effort. Now, people who know the structure of the Earth may ask, although this figure seems scary on the surface, in fact, the outer solid crust of the Earth is about 33 kilometers, and the drilling hole by the Soviet Union was not even half of that. Can it be regarded as deep into the underground? What makes everyone most curious is the rumor of Kola drilling back then. It is said that when people drilled to 10,000 meters underground, they heard roars from the netherworld, and some even said that it was actually the voice of hell. This terrifying recording is even still played in various radio stations that tell urban legends. Have humans really drilled into the gate of hell? Many people think that the Soviets stopped drilling because they found something horrible underground. So, in the process of drilling, what have humans discovered? Were there any treasure unearthed? What is hidden 10,000 meters underground? It is no exaggeration to say that nowadays people are more curious about the underground world than space, because the frequent space trips of various astronauts have given everyone a glimpse of what space looks like, but little is known about the exploration of the underground. In this case, the conjectures about the underground world are endless. Generally speaking, it is normal to dig tens of meters or even hundreds of meters. After all, according to archaeologist speculation, Qin Shi Huang ordered his men to dig a depth of nearly 30 meters as early as thousands of years ago, and built the mysterious Qin Shi Huang Mausoleum underground palace. So after we start digging, we will not only come across some shallow ores, but also dig out some treasures left by the ancients. If we continue to dig down, we will be able to dig out some animal fossils from ancient geological times. Although they are basically incomplete, they can prove to us that the surface of the Earth has really experienced the change of generations of life. When the depth reaches about 1,000 meters, you can see the famous rose in the ore family, which is the beautiful uranium ore. This important ore has always been one of the strategic resources and is of great significance to a country's technological development. When the depth of the excavation reaches about 4,000 meters, there will be something that everyone loves, and it is gold. There are billions of tons of gold stored beneath the Earth's surface. Moreover, the gold at this position will be of higher grade and more enriched than the gold buried on the surface. Friendly reminder, if the mining can be successfully completed, it will undoubtedly make a fortune. Of course, In addition to gold mines, there is also a chance to encounter diamond mines. When the Kola borehole was drilled to the depth of 9,500 meters, a formation containing both gold and diamonds was found, and the gold content was astonishingly large, with 80 grams of gold per ton. Continue to go deep to a depth of 10,000 meters, in fact, and you will encounter no more than various ores. Speaking of this, you may ask, are there no monsters or remnants of prehistoric civilization at this depth? Is the underground world really not as magical as described in science fiction? Here, I suggest that you read Lu Cixin's essay Bring Her Eyes. This essay was published in 1999, but it describes to us the things that human beings encounter when they drive a spaceship to explore the ground. Despite its age, it is well written. It is worth mentioning that humans have not stopped exploring deep underground, and with the help of various technologies, we may achieve better results in the future. So, since we know that the underground is made of nothing but various ores, why do we still insist on entering the ground? Why do humans want to explore the underground? In the eyes of geologists, it is well known that there are ores underground, but they will still persevere in their exploration, because at different depths, the temperature and pressure will change, and the impact of this change will cause the mineral properties to change. For example, iron periclase is one of the main minerals in the lower mantle, and the magnetic moment of iron atoms contained in it will change with the depth. If human beings can find the law of this change, then the problem of the characteristics of the Earth's mantle will be solved. And with global warming becoming more and more serious today, human beings can no longer burn fossil energy as unscrupulously as before, unless they want to ruin civilization soon. In this case, the continuous deep underground exploration is actually to develop and utilize a new energy source, which is geothermal energy. Generally speaking, hot dry rock geothermal resources refer to geothermal resources contained in rock masses with a temperature of above 200 degrees Celsius. This kind of resources can be directly used in many fields such as power generation, heating, and medical treatment. It has huge resource reserves and can generate electricity with high efficiency. It can be seen that even if the entering into the Earth is full of various challenges, human beings will not stop exploring. This is because human beings understand that the road of exploration cannot be smooth sailing, and human beings can find many new things on the way of exploration, because human beings have always been eager to fly out of the Earth and live on other planets in the universe. But how can we do that if we cannot even understand what is beneath our feet? What's more, there are abundant resources underground, which may be the key to the next era of human civilization. In addition, human underground exploration includes not only fancy drilling, but also the construction of laboratories in suitable underground spaces. For example, as early as 1966, in order to verify the existence of dark matter, American scientist Leigh Davis tried his best to find places that shielded cosmic rays. What finally caught his eye turned out to be an abandoned mine in the Homestake Gold Mine, which is 1,500 meters underground. In order to realize his scientific dream, this scientist conducted his experiments there for more than 30 years and finally discovered the existence of solar neutrinos. Well, that's all for this video. See you next time.